Hey guys, welcome back. Dark Bar 57. Ah, God. Man, I got something stuck in my throat. Okay, that was very that was very unprofessional. Okay, sorry about that. Welcome back. We're on Towny, and we're gonna go finish the mob spawner. I really don't know what to say now. That was so awkward. Okay, man, I'm just out of it. Okay, so, as if you saw the last episode, you know that I was building a large spawner. So we added a couple dragon eggs here, and we have this lever, which when the light's on, the spawner's on, when the light's off, the spawner's off, and you just heard the pistons go, which switches the water, and I'll go explain the whole thing in one sec. It's lagging a bit because the water's moving. So, I tried to make it not too big so that, it wouldn't lag so bad. This is actually not that much lag compared to the other one. So, there should be a couple mobs. Oh, it's daylight. Man. So at night, this thing will actually produce quite a lot. So it's pretty tall. Yeah, we've been working a lot. We've got all 3 floors done, and I'm about to finish the roof. So yeah. So there's 3 floors, all constructed, all functional. There goes the water. There goes the water. And if you look down, each one has like a couple ticks of delay. So that first one went, and the second floor went, and the third floor went. But they all work really well. They're all functional. Everything works. So yeah, it's took so much stone. There are at least 5-6 double chests full of stone, and I'm still getting more. I don't even have enough on me to complete this. But I'm just gonna try to build a little bit more, and hopefully I'll be able to finish it. Maybe if I can in this episode, I'll just finish it off cam, and I'll show you guys in the next episode. But I'll go explain that once I run out of the stone in my inventory. I'll go explain. Don't worry, it goes very fast. I'll go explain how all the redstone works, and that should be pretty fun for you guys to see how all this works. Yeah, I'm a level 42 mason. I've gained like 8 levels. I've leveled up like 8 times in since the last episode. Placing all this stone is crazy. I have built almost this entire mob spawner. Griffin helped quite a bit, and Zoa helped a little bit. So, yeah, it takes like 5,000 XP to level up now. And the max you can go to is level 50. So I think level 50 it takes 10,000 XP to level up. Oh, it's also another reason I leveled up quite a bit was because they merged all XP from the classic server to here, and that's why you can see I'm a level 28 brawler and level 27 monster hunter. You're probably wondering, how the heck did I get so high? Well, it's because they merged all the XP from the previous server. So if you know, on the previous server, if you watched like the beginning of the series, Towny series, it wasn't very professionally recorded, but if you did, then you know that I was a soldier, and since this server has split up the classes to like soldier and monster hunter, they gave me both the same level, 26, but I just leveled up soldier a little bit more than monster hunter. So yeah, so I'm just for free on the server. I did it on the other server, but for this server I got 26 soldier and monster hunter for free. Let me show you /jstats all. So now here are the 3 I had before: Mason, Machinist, and Medic, right there. And the 3 I got from the other server were Miner, Monster Hunter, and Brawler. Because Miner, I was a Miner, and I was a soldier, and I was a builder, so I got a little bit of extra builder XP. I leveled up like twice just from the other server's XP, and then the other 2 I got. So yeah, it's pretty good. All the other 3 I got. So I got a lot of good XP. It transferred over just like the LP. So they were starting to work hard and try to transfer all the stuff from the other server. So I just love the server. They work so hard to keep their players happy. They really do. Octogami works hard on here. He's so cool. I love Octogami. He's so cool. Yeah. I believe they transferred all the stuff Friday night. Yeah, it was pretty hectic. There was a lot of people on, and oh my god, I completely forgot. Okay, if you check my bow, I am at $9,000. You may think that's not that much. I mean, that's not that far off from where I was before. I had like $40. Okay, I actually had $0. I had like $5. What happened was, it's actually quite funny, and I about killed Zoa for it. When the server, he was transferring over the XP, he read on the forum that the monster essence will no longer be obtainable, and you can use it to craft. You can use the remaining monster essence left on the server to craft like leather and ingots and stuff into pristine stuff. So like diamonds into pristine diamonds, which are worth a lot. So we only had like a stack of monster essence, but Zoa read that, and I read it, and I was like, oh my god, it's gonna skyrocket in value. And we just like looked at each other and just bolted for the shop. We just like warp shop. We were like, where is it? I'm like, it's in Misk. We're running there. It's right at the moment where we were starting to run. The chat said 1 minute till server restart, and it was like perfect because we were running there. It's like 30 seconds left, and we're like buying every shop. Him and I were like, we're just spamming right click on every shop, like trying to find the one that would give us most. We didn't care about the prices, and so we were like, he's like, give me money, come on. I'm like, I'm trying to buy them all, and I have like 10 stacks of Monster Essence, and it restarts. I'm like, oh, we did it. We're gonna be so rich. And everything. So I'm like feeling super good. I'm like, to rub it in everyone's faces once the server restarts, I'm like, okay, Octogami, isn't it true that Monster Essence is no longer obtainable? And he goes, oh yes, that is true, but that's only for classic. And I facepalm so hard, and I tell Zoa, and he just goes silent. And my rage I was like, it wasn't really rage, it was more disappointment in myself. I was like, oh my god, what did I just do? I checked my balance, I had like $7. It was sad. I had $7. I used every penny. It was like sad. I had 17k. $17,000. And it went down the drain on Monster Essence. The only good part was that I used like half of it so far to make spirit potions, which do give you a butt ton of XP. They're an easy way to farm Chemist XP, because it's like super hard to unlock Chemist. It's super hard to level up Chemist. So it was kind of a way to get that, but it's still not that much. It doesn't give you that much. It gives you a lot for Chemist compared to Brewing, but it still takes a lot of it to get to a high up Chemist. So it gave me like 4 levels. But besides that, there was really no positive side to what we had just done. So I kind of just had to accept it, and it's just we now have like super amounts of Monster Essence. So, but I guess it's literally I had $0, and just in the since the last episode, in like the 3 days, I just by building and killing the mobs that come out of the spawner, I've gotten $9,000 legitly from myself. I have gotten $9,000 just by building this spawner. So if I had my other money, I would have like $23,000 right now. 25,000. So yeah, I would be really rich, but I'm at this point I don't really mind. I guess like the Chemist XP was actually kind of worth it because it's super hard to get Chemist up. But it's always a good story to tell. I guess it was a pretty good story to tell. I wish I had it on video, but it was like as soon as we saw that 1 minute thing, we were like, okay, it would have taken a minute to set up my software and everything. So we were like, it's too late. We just have to buy Monster Essence. Yeah, we were just going crazy. Is it laggy? Oh no, we're great. Wow. So yeah, it's still day. It actually hasn't turned night, but yeah. So this monster spawner works really well. It's quite dark down here. I'm trying to build the roof so it becomes even more dark because it's still quite lit, and this floor barely produces any. So yeah, that works pretty well. But let's go show you the redstone, people. So let's see. Let me head down to the bottom. So this is, of course, there's just hoppers here. They're connected, and it shows a chest right here where all this stuff we get. We've actually gotten quite a bit. We've gotten like 2 treasure maps, like not the frags. We've actually had enough to make like 2 treasure maps from all the frags we got, and we got like a stack of Monster Essence already. But this is all just the random stuff that we didn't really find too much value in. But why is that not stacking? So yeah, that's pretty much most of this. I'm trying to make sure nothing else stacks. Yeah, so this is pretty much all this. We get a lot of random stuff, but yeah. So why did it stack? It's annoying me. Okay, okay, I can craft that later. But like I was saying, so I'm gonna show you guys all the redstone. And it goes into building one of these. So if you join the server, which I recommend you to join the server, it's a great server. You could build one of these for your own. So this lever is just the lever on the other side of the lantern, just connects over here, and I'll explain what that does in a minute. But this is a toggling system. It's Griffin's hopper, so I can't really open them, but there's 32 items in there, I believe. Unless he changed it, we put 32. So this redstone, it allows it, this stops it from transferring. So this as long as this has 1 item left in it, it's going to keep this piston extended, which will not let this piston export back. So it's kind of hard to explain, but in a way, it's a toggle system that lasts. You can edit the time. So as long as this has 1 item left in it, this one right here, I don't know why I'm pointing because you can't see that, but this one right here, as long as it has 1 item left, it will not let this piston push back. When the redstone block's next to this one, it will stop it from exporting. So it basically just keeps that going, and so this redstone block just, it switches back and forth basically. All that's just to switch it, but the time set will just activate this, which activates the water. I'll go explain that. But really all the switch does is it activates this hopper right here, and when it's on, it's being powered. That means that it's not gonna export, so the water's gonna stay in one spot. So either the mobs are gonna stay up there and spawn and not fall down, or the water's gonna stay up there and they're just not gonna spawn at all. So either way, we don't get mobs. It turns it off. So yeah, so that's how it works down here. And then this is just the ladder up, redstone, and then it just goes all the way over here. It's all kind of just a way to transfer it. Goes all the way. Geez, the wilderness is right there. I have to stay right against the building. So yeah, it just gets right here, and then it just goes up. At this, right here is actually the first floor. The redstone, because the redstone can power this block, which then powers redstone right there. So let's break in here. Oh no, it's the next block. It's the next one right here. This one. Yeah. So it powers the redstone through that. And it does that, and then it goes all the way down this chain. And you're thinking the repeaters, the area of the piston under the repeater wouldn't be activated if I put repeaters. So we have this little system right here that just keeps that one activated. And so we have repeaters going all the way down with that system that activate all the pistons. So yeah, that gets it all done up there. And same thing on the other side. And it basically just does that for every floor up. It just keeps doing this ladder system all the way up. And just does it for all 3 floors. Same thing up here. Goes up. Had to toggle it by putting a torch there because it was reversed. So yeah, and once we finish the roof, we'll have a pretty effective mob spawner. It works really well. So even without a roof right now, it actually works really well. Since it's starting out here, I might actually get a chance to show you how it works. Not how it works, well, how well it works. So yeah, you might be able to see firsthand how some of the mobs spawn. It's not great, like I said, because it's still quite lit in here. But once we finish the roof, hopefully by next episode, well, definitely by next episode, I'm working on this like day and night. But by next episode, you'll be able to see the full functionality of this spawner. So at this point, literally, I'm just going to finish this wall and then build the roof. Follow the outline of the design. I think I did a really good job at making like a really good design for the spawner. It looks pretty nice, I think. By my judgment, I think building something so massive that it's like more for functionality, I think I did pretty good for decoration. I really didn't do much, but I think the lines just give it a lot of like look to it. That gives it a lot of like functionality, yet it looks really nice. So yeah, it works perfectly, and I didn't really have any mistakes. Okay, let me tally it up. If you want to build one yourself, it only took like 2-3 days, and that was by myself for the most part. If you have friends helping you, like 2 friends, and they're working as long as you are, you could get it done in like 8 hours of work. If there's 3 of you and you're all building hard, you could get it done in like 8 hours. It's not that hard. Just one this size, I'm saying. To build a bigger one, it would take longer, but it's more effective to build a bigger one. I just didn't want to build a big one because it's just going to be one of us using it at a time. And then we still have the other one to occasionally if we want to use that one. But that was the whole point of building this one, to get money. Oh, there you go. You see some of the mobs? There's already like 4 skeletons right there. They won't spawn if I'm directly next to it. So yeah, I'll show you how they get sucked in. So there you go. Is water. Get pushed down. If they're not aggroed on anything, they go faster because they don't try to push against the tide. And then yeah, there you go. There's a couple skeletons going down. Fall down there with no fall damage, so they survive. And then boom, into the hopper system. And there's already quite a bit of mobs down there. So if I go home spawner, there we go. There's a wrecking creeper. I think just TNT out of it. Berserk. Do double damage. Yeah, we need the second thing I want to do. Here's a good piece of advice. What I want to do is, we can't really afford one right now. I want to get a beacon and apply it to strength 2 and put it right next to the spawner or under it, or maybe like through the floor or something. And if I do that, then we'll have strength 2 at the spawner and we'll be able to kill the mobs way easier. And it doesn't affect my unarmed leveling up because unarmed is basically based on damage, not how many hits you do. Brawler is based on how many hits, but and killing the mobs faster and getting more efficient at killing the mobs is pretty much my main goal, because we get drops better. The main reason we did this was for the drops, because the first thing that woke me up, kind of made me want to do it, is because to get enchantments that are really high, they changed the server where to get like efficiency 6 and unbreaking 4, you have to find these tomes, and You get them from like little tome fragments that you get from special legendaries, and they have a chance to drop. So it's very rare to get them, but if you kill a lot of legendaries, you have a decent chance. But you need like 4 of them, to get 1 tome, 4 pieces. So that it's a 5% chance to drop from any legendary, and it's a 100% chance to drop from the legendary directly related to that. But it's rare to get those legendaries. So it basically, all in all, it's just like it's a super rare chance to get one of those. It would take forever to get one of those. So you cherish that enchantment. But with this, it actually will very efficiently help us get that. So I kind of thought, oh yeah, I want efficiency 6 because that mine's like amazingly fast. And it's just such like that. I want a breaking 4 on my armor, of course. I want that because it's breaking pretty fast. I want a breaking 4 on my pickaxe. It breaks really fast as well. And just all these special enchantments that just make us better at Towny. And yeah, so I got a looting sword just on me, just in case there's like a mob, like a slime or something that I want to get more mobs drops out of. Slime balls are, no one sells slime balls in here. They're like super rare. Like, you can sell you can sell half a stack for like $1,000. They're quite expensive. I think someone sold me half a stack for like 2K. And I was trying to, that was before I thought of, well, I kind of wanted to make it look pretty and not use normal pistons, so. But besides that, I think this has actually gone pretty well, showing off the spawner, and I think it was a great project for the town. And in this time, other projects have been done by Griffin and Zoe. I don't think they weren't just helping out because they didn't want to. They were working on other projects. Griffin was working on his bank and such. But yeah, I think that it works great, and you guys should build one yourself. But that's about it for this episode. So I just kind of wanted to show off the spawner. Sorry if this is a short episode. But yeah, there's already, see, we're getting 2 charge creepers. Occasionally you'll get a legendary, and yeah, it works well. So thank you guys for watching. I'll be sure to leave a like down below and subscribe to my channel, Ep32-So, if you liked the video, and check out the Towny playlist. So thank you guys for watching. I'll see you all next time.